Hey guys, check out where I am. It's Zion National Park. Not the main part of the park, but the northwest corner called Kolob's Canyon. And I'm here on an adventure and another Fearless Friday challenge. And that's the topic of my Fearless Friday challenge is adventures and getting out of your house and feeling the world again. It seemed to be a really good topic to talk about these days since we've all been stuck inside a little bit and stuck inside of our heads and stuck inside of our belief systems and stuck inside of what keeps us comfortable. And now that the world's opening up again, not that it had been closed, I hope you take advantage of this and go out and feel the world. Um, a lot of you may know something about me, about how I was grown up, and my broken-heartedness with women, and my it's just constantly missing the boat with a lot of nice guy tendencies and a lot of codependent tendencies. And but I have always had an adventurous spark in me. I've always loved the wilderness. I love backpacking and climbing and mountaineering and getting on airplanes and going to distant places. This always seemed really. This is what gave me energy, and this is what gave me my sense of knowing who I am. Was stepping into adventure, is stepping into uncertainty and discomfort. And in a way, I think that helped my broken heart because it felt like something I was in control of. This kind of pain was something I could handle, as as opposed to the vulnerability pain of the heart, which I couldn't handle, and I had just had a way of being in the world which was not very connected and not particularly deep. So we're going to talk about how to get a sense of adventure back in your life. So two words I brought up on adventure is uncertainty and discomfort. If you're heading out into anything that feels kind of dangerous and exciting, there's going to be discomfort and there's going to be uncertainty. And to be able to embrace those, not just embrace them, but to welcome them and feel how exciting life can be when you step out of what is comfortable. I was just thinking the other day that our governments had said, don't go anywhere. We're going to shut you down. And our businesses have everybody wearing masks all the time. It's in government and business. They're trying to tell us how to be safe in the world. And it triggers this really deep comfort thing in us that says, oh, to be safe, I need to stay where I am. And to be safe is your ego talking, which means your ego is big business and big government. They have the same role, just to keep you right where you are. So if you have a longing, a clamoring to get out and be excited about the world, I think about the times that I've been to Bangkok and the assault on the senses, being in a tuk-tuk, flying through traffic with all this air pollution in my nostrils, and I look back on that as was one of the great trips of my life. I've been to up above the base camp of Everest, and God, that had so much pain. There was so much this high altitude illness that I picked up was really bad. But I got to 18,000 feet, and now I'm alive to tell you about it. So let's talk about that sense of aliveness that travel gives you. By the way, we're going to talk about travel. There's a lot of types of adventure. There's adventure with women, and there's adventure with your job. I'm talking about getting out of the house and going someplace like Zion National Park. How do we get that? How do we get there? How do we get there from our sense of comfort? It's a lot like what we teach at Fearless when it comes to women, which is if you want to go talk to the most beautiful woman in the world, you can, and you have the power to do it. But if you do it, you just might get swept up with emotions and stuckness and an overwhelm for your nervous system that you just can't handle. And it actually pulls you backwards. So, small steps. 1% steps consistently gives you growth. And you can do that towards your sense of adventure too. That's the first challenge. The first challenge is to walk out of your house and turn right instead of turning left. I know that sounds a little stupid, but how many times have you turned left and seen the same things, the same people, smelled the same smells, tasted the same food? Turn right. For the next week, I want you to turn the other way out of your house. I want you to get lost in your own neighborhood, town, or city. every day, half hour a day, go out and get lost. I did that for a while in my neighborhood. I've discovered so many things I never saw before. I met people I'd never met before. I found a secret staircase between two houses that led into this part of the woods I never knew existed. Now it's a regular part of my day. I get a thrill out of rediscovering this little secret staircase as it goes up between the houses. It's pretty cool. Because as you start to do this, you're going to find that it's a little discomforting. It's a little uncertain. And if you can start teaching your body to appreciate and embrace that tension, you're going to find yourself opening up more and more and more. Now, here's the other one, and this is a big one. Mark a date on your calendar. It could be for next week, it could be for a month from now, or years from now, but a place you've always wanted to go. But the little voice said, no, now's not the time, or that's not the right place, or I probably wouldn't like it. There's some place to mark on your calendar as your trip. Of course, this is setting a goal. Now, setting a goal is mostly, you do set goals mostly in order to, is to give yourself energy towards moving towards some place. So give yourself that energy and start planning, start researching, start talking to people, start getting a better feel for what this adventure may entail. I mean, Jesus Christ, the internet is filled with fucking everything, which kind of kills the sense of adventure sometimes when you know exactly what to expect wherever you go. I've had something circled on my calendar for years. In my 65th year, which is this year, I had always planned on hiking the length of the John Muir Trail. That's a 220-mile, 28 to 31-day backpacking trip up the spine of in the middle of the wilderness of the High Sierra, and I've always wanted to do it. So now, this year turned around, and I went, oh, fuck, here it is. And I am planning, I'm talking to people, I'm buying equipment, I'm making all my food drop arrangements. It's really exciting. I can feel all that anticipation of years coming to fruition right here. So those are your challenges. Walk left or right out of your house and get lost in your neighborhood, town or city, every day for the next week. And the big one is plan a trip. Circle something on your calendar that's a place you've always wanted to go. It would seem insane. And start planning as if it was real. Remember, destinations are only there to give us energy moving forward. You may find an entirely different place that turns you on. But stick with this one for now. All right? Have fun. Please comment below if you're taking on this challenge and the little things you've discovered in your life and the energies in your life and the people and where that place is. What is the place that you dream of going and you've started to make steps towards going to? All right, I'm going to sign off here from Kolob's Canyon in northwestern Zion National Park. It's pretty incredible. Happy to be here. All right, take care, guys. Bye.